Here we go.
So here you see a jar that's got walnuts, and you can see their little sides pressed into the glass.
Mm-hmm.
And there's ones even in the middle I'm going to show you. And they're throughout the jar, and the other is uncooked rice. So let me get it opened. The other way to demonstrate this is to have everything in a bowl and then see if people think that it will all go in the jar. But take a look at all that volume.
Yeah.
So if you were to see that before it was in the jar, it'd be hard to imagine
You
it
wouldn't.
Going in the jar, yeah.
You're like, that's too much.
Right.
And so what these symbolize and represent, the walnuts are when we put God first. So what are some ways each of us, any of us, do or can put God first? Start naming.
Read our Bible.
Bible, yeah.
Pray.
Pray. Worship. Serve others.
Well,
Serve
I
others.
would say, I
Yeah.
would say only God.
Only
Oh.
God.
Talking to Him.
Talking. No, okay.
Driving in the car, singing to Him.
Like more tangible, you mean?
Mm.
Like more tangible?
Serving.
Serving, yeah.
But Him.
Yeah.
Serving Him.
Serving Him.
Okay.
Not where we feel called to serve others, but serving Him.
Right.
How do we minister to Him?
What about fasting? Does that count? Fasting?
Fasting?
Fasting's a great one.
Fasting's
Okay.
a really hard one. It's a very good one.
Another
Yeah.
spiritual discipline. Okay.
It is. So, and think of any of the spiritual disciplines.
Right. Well, rest. Well, that's.
Rest. So
Rest
that
is one.
rest is a good
Yes,
one.
it is.
Oh, Jesus rested. He took naps.
So did God when He created the
He,
world.
yeah, solitude, being
Rest
with the
is
Lord.
a very hard one for us. We're in a busy
Right.
Western world
Right.
mentality, and too many things pull us away from rest. But taking time to rest.
Right.
Mm.
What else?
Meditation,
Meditation, yeah.
memorization.
Memorization. I love that one.
Good one.
That's a Brit one.
I mean, I'm not good at it, but I love it.
I want more success with it. I try. Just anything. What else? What have we not thought of?
Mm.
I'll give you this. I mean, this is like pushing me, but when I get up to make that potty break in the middle of the night, does it ever cross my wavelengths to think of God? To think of Jesus?
Hmm.
To get back in bed and say thank you that I get to go back to sleep?
Oh, gratitude. How about gratitude?
No,
Gratitude.
gratitude.
Even prayers where, Lord, I want you to invade my sleep.
Mm.
Dreams and visions, yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
My time with you is your time to call.
I love it.
I will be available when you call. I
Yeah.
want to be so responsive that I don't say, please wait. Or
Yeah.
I'll get to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Like like
Right.
obedience, maybe?
Like
Obedience?
obedience. First.
Immediate
Obedience.
obedience. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something. Oh, I love
Okay,
it.
so these barely fit. They have to fit. They will fit. Those are all the ways we named where we
I love
put
it.
God first. And you can see that it's a tight fit.
Right.
Mhm.
These are all our duties. These are our responsibilities. Making the meals. I'll get over that. Shopping. To buy, marketing.
Taking care of people.
Taking, that's like half the bowl.
Right.
Raising tiny humans.
Yes,
Making
raising
sure all
little
the tiny
people.
humans are alive.
Yeah. Keeping the house together. Taking care of our fur babies.
Does that happen?
I mean, we try. Our intentions are good.
Pension's good.
Practicing the fruits of the Spirit when every bit of our flesh is crying in another direction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where we have sharp words or sharp tone of voice.
That's right.
because we're at our edge.
Yeah.
Because maybe the rest didn't come soon enough.
Yeah.
For those who work outside of the home, there's an immensity that draws our attention, energy, and thought.
Mm-hmm.
My entire career was that way. being a business owner,
Yeah.
being in charge of other employees,
Yeah.
or
Basically running around with your hair on fire.
all of the all of that.
All of the above.
being responsive to your spouse
Oh yeah.
when their need is greater than your immediate need.
Mm.
Mm.
Having to put yourself not first when you thought that was going to be your time. That
Mhm.
sacrificial kind of obedience.
Mm.
It honors God, but we have to choose.
Yeah.
So the rice represents all those myriad, it's countless number of choices we make in any given day.
Mm.
The jar is one day.
Wow.
Mm.
That's
So this is representative of practicing the way. Living for Jesus, living because
Yes.
of Jesus, living with Jesus.
yes.
Being very aware to call Holy Spirit's help into every aspect of life,
Mm.
not just when we're at church and we're feeling it. Being a friend. I mean, we kind of stayed with the workplace and the family, but being a friend.
Mm-hmm.
How many times do you get the phone call and all of a sudden the Lord's quickened your heart with His compassion, His mercy to help that friend in their hour?
Mm. It's really
It's
good.
Everything that's not directly to God only. It's because of God, but it's not directly to God.
Mm.
Except that we could imagine God within them, and we're serving God that way because God is within them.
Mm.
I did pretty good. I don't have a puddle of rice.
You did real good. The rice can go everywhere.
I should have shook the walnuts lower. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's amazing, powerful. It reminds me also this of the Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom, and everything else will be added to you.
It is exactly. That's a little bit crooked.
But
I'll work
I
on
love the
that.
physical representation of that because if you put the rice in first,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll never get the
You'll
walnuts
never
in.
get the walnuts in.
Oh, that's a good point, Tiff. That's a good point.
So it represents how do you start your day?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also, quick point. I know for me, I feel like I worry, oh, I'm not going to get to all the myriad of things that need to
Yep.
happen. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first.
Yep.
And then hopefully I'll have time for God later.
Yep.
But this is a visual that, hey, this is proof that if you put God first, everything else will be okay. It'll get done.
Mm-hmm.
But truly, to practice the way to be a disciple and all of the things that we're learning and to know God and have intimacy with Him and be in His presence, we have to put Him first. Yeah.
The other thing I would say is that in a practical life, there might be some walnuts that go in there, some essentials of honoring God early in the day, and then some of the tasks get done,
Mm-hmm.
but only some.
Yeah.
And you take your break from all the tasks to
Right.
go back to God, to honor God.
Yeah.
So that it's not
That's
just
real
one
good.
and done in this hour of the
Oh,
morning.
now we get to
Right.
check it off the
Everything
list,
of-
right?
It's a,
Yeah,
like
it's
you
not
said, it's a
checking off
lifestyle.
boxes.
It's a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, Gail. Good.
And
I
the-
love it.
The best thing about that is that she said that it's daily.
Daily.
So
Daily.
you wake up in the morning and that jar's empty, and then you have to start all over.
It's
again.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would call out that it's a 24-hour day.
Yeah.
We think of a day as being our wakefulness, but it can be the nighttime too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the place of discipline with the Lord that before we fall asleep, Robert and I pray, and my last prayer is typically, Lord, I want you to invade my night.
Hmm.
I want the dreams, the words, the visions that
Yeah.
you give me. I want to commune with you.
Right.
I want to know in the morning or the middle of the night when I get up for a bathroom break, I want to know that I've been with you. I
Mhm.
want you to deposit in me. I want your deposits tonight.
Yeah.
So that in the morning, and give me the size that I have time for in the morning. If you're going to drop some big, huge dream that I'm going to interpret
Yeah.
with your help, schedule me.